We're going to go ahead and play some more Toontown today. Fancy Star Cheesy Doodle is ready to go make some new friends. I have friends with my other Toon that are going to meet me in Toontown Central, and we're going to have them added, and then they will start showing up in our videos. Okay, so first thing we need to do is make sure that we're in the right district to find my friends. So, the district we agreed upon was Avant Gardens. And we're going to meet in Toontown Central, which is where I was. So, easy peasy. Let's see if we can find them. There's one. Whoops, where'd she run off to? Here is one. Okay, so Captain Banana Face and Professor Dizzy Thundersgruben. They are going to be featured in our newest video. Let's go ahead and say hi to them. Okay, so she wants to add her other friend. So there is one thing that we've discovered. There is quite a bit of lag, and when they're doing updates to the game, the internet can break and you can end up getting booted from the game. I haven't had any times where I haven't been able to log right back in, but it does get annoying if you're in the middle of a building or something. So Frisk is going to be our other new one. Let's see what tasks they have. Mine again is to defeat some cellbots. Let's check our gags and see if we have... Oh, Frisk needs to go to blue glue. So we're going to go in here and grab some gags. And like I told you before, since we're getting further along, there won't be a whole lot of talking, but there'll be a little bit of commentary or comments from here on. she's getting poor. She's only got 6 jelly beans. Looks like Professor is still recovering from our last adventure. We were just in the Berg, which is another place on our map, and we were defeating some buildings. Okay, so there are invasions where one particular type of toon will take over an entire district, and you get 2 times the experience points for whichever gag you use in that particular district. There is an app to do this. Let me go ahead and we will show you that. Oh, I guess it was an old one. But let me go ahead and show you this app anyway. So you go to Toontown HQ. Or you can go to the invasion excuse me. And this is where it will show you the invasions. You can see groups, you can see the fishing guide, you can download apps. Right now there's a double talker, mover and shaker, and short change. Okay, so we're going to look for some cell bots. Now, one thing I've noticed in my other toon is that they've started having more and more buildings taken over here in Toontown Central. Speaking of, there goes a building right now. It is a boss bot. I don't think we'd survive it. Okay, so we're going to go So what they're talking about is the app to check and see which cogs are on which streets and such. As you get further along in Toontown, you'll find out that friendships help a lot. So make some good friends, keep in contact with them, help them, and they'll help you. Uh-oh. Looks like Professor got disconnected. Okay. So what she's referring to is right here, the map down in the corner above your sticker book. It brings up the map and it will show you your percentages right here of which kind of cogs we're looking for. Since we're looking for Cellbot, this is the one that's going to be important for us. Excuse me. Okay, let's see what we can find. That's a Lawbot. He's not going to do us any good today. Now remember, our toon is still very small, so we're not going to go after any big cogs. Uh-oh. Okay, so let me show you real quick. In here, we've got some battle things to kind of help psych up our friends. So with all the various gags that you can use, you can get all but one at any given time, or with your toon. So my other toon is what we call dropless, meaning it does not have the drop gags. This toon, I believe, I'm going to make it trapless, so it will not have any of these gags along here. And what is happening right here is the glue thing sometimes has been said to help you with your lures so that they attract the cogs better. It's not a proven way to get it, but why not try, right? Two in a row. Not very lucky tonight. So our other toons are quite a bit bigger. My toon right now here has 18 laugh points. My other toon has 58 laugh points, and she does quite a bit more damage with her gags. And she has quite a few more options for gags. Now this is the top floor of this particular building. All of the top floors look similar to this, and they are always the hardest. This is the lipstick tune-up. I only needed 4, so it only gave me 4, but it does pretty good when you need a lot. So the backpack that Professor is wearing is a gag backpack, and it costs 3,000 jelly beans. And remember, jelly beans are the currency in the game. Oh, and that brings up another interesting point. When you have really big gags and then you have really small cogs, if you use the gags, you don't get any experience points for them. So we'll go ahead and we'll finish out this building. maybe turn in a task if we're able to, and then we will go ahead and end it for this time. So I'm going to ask them what time zone they're in. And it looks like we have won. Professor got a new one. Oh, it looks like we got 2 new ones. Frisk and Professor say bye, YouTube. So let's go ahead. We'll go turn this in. We'll go check out Clarabelle's catalog real quick because it looks like we've got catalog number 2. And then we will end our video for tonight. And we will pick it up again on Saturday. Oh, we better check. Yep, we need to go to Toon Hall. I almost went into the HQ. I can't tell you how many times I've done that. Check your sticker book every time you start a task and complete one, because you will forget. Should we go pick our next gags? I think we will. I mean, we're right here anyway. That's the bank. And that is the library. So how I did that is I pushed the page up button and page down button. And then when you start going forward, it just centers it back at eye level. Okay, so she's telling us to ask our friends about which one we want to pick. My other toon, I started with Tune Up, and I found it rather hard to do some of the tasks starting with that one, so this time I will start with sound. Okay, so they're telling us about the tracks to train for your gags, which are in here. Right now we have no toon task. This is the gag training, and it tells you up here that you need to complete all of these to get your sound. Excuse me. Excuse us, cream dog. So let's go over to HQ real quick and grab a task. We just come in and talk to one of the officers. We can choose one just for fun, or we can start to get a bigger pouch to carry jelly beans, or a laugh boost. So I'm thinking, let's do the laugh boost. Now we will actually work on this on our next video. So the last thing we're going to do on this video is go check out our second catalog in our estate. Now, if you remember correctly earlier, we have like 6 jelly beans. So we're not going to be able to buy anything right now, but we'll kind of flip through some of the pages. You can get shirts and furniture, and this is definitely something you'd like to have. You get to plant flowers and such. Some new speech bubbles that go in the speed chat. There are some toons, like I said before, that only use the speed chat. They do not have access to the regular chat. So as you can see, as you go through the book, they get higher in price. And there's that nifty backpack. And there are some that have quite a long wait because a lot of toons have requested them. Well, and with Clarabelle saying goodbye, I think I'm going to say goodbye for tonight. We will see you on the next video. Please make sure to like and subscribe and leave any comments or suggestions for future videos. Thank you and have a great night.